In the heart of Durham, North Carolina, there is a city park full of vibrant wildlife. Sandy Creek Park in Durham, North Carolina is a 101.7-acre natural area that has undergone a remarkable transformation from an industrial site to a cherished urban green space. The land that now comprises Sandy Creek Park was acquired by the city of Durham in 1928 and 1929. It was developed into a sewage treatment plant, serving the city until its closure in the early 1960s. After decades of abandonment, the site was repurposed into an environmental park. In 1997, the property officially became Sandy Creek Park. Sandy Creek Park is part of the New Hope Corridor and serves as a vital wetlands restoration project. Many visit Sandy Creek Park daily for exercise, bird watching, or to sit at the picnic tables and chat with friends. Over 185 species of birds have been reported at Sandy Creek Park, making it an eBird birding hotspot. The yellow-crowned night heron is usually found in coastal areas along the eastern seaboard, but there are a number of them that have chosen Sandy Creek to be their breeding ground. The yellow-crowned night heron primarily eat crustaceans, especially crabs and crayfish. They also eat insects, mollusks, small fish, amphibians, and occasionally small reptiles. They hunt mostly at dusk and dawn, using a very slow, stealthy approach. There are 3 pair of yellow-crowned night heron that nest at Sandy Creek each year. Last year, there were as many as 8 yellow-crowned night heron hatched and raised there. For the last few years, yellow-crowned night heron have nested in the pine trees of Sandy Creek. Here, an adult flies in to feed its 5 babies. The mother will regurgitate crayfish they have eaten to feed their young. You can see the young ones are quite enthusiastic eaters, and they grow quickly. They can't digest the shells of the crayfish, and a pellet is formed containing the parts they can't digest, and later it is coughed up by the heron. These youngsters are likely less than 1 week away from fledging. They have been branching, a process of testing their wings to see if flight is possible. Once they fledge, they will stay at Sandy Creek to hone their hunting skills before they move on to find another home elsewhere. These stunning birds are one great example of what makes Sandy Creek so unique in the area. There are many great blue heron that have also chosen to make this city park their home. 5 or 6 pair of great blue heron call Sandy Creek home and will mate and raise their chicks in the wetlands there. Once raised, the chicks will find other places in the area to call home, but the adults will come back to Sandy Creek each year to raise the next generation of great blue heron. Another medium-sized heron can be found at Sandy Creek. While not the most abundant bird there, these green heron are striking and plain fun to watch. While hunting, they have been known to use tools such as bread to lure a fish into striking range. Their long necks and colorful plumage make them as beautiful a bird as you are likely to see at Sandy Creek. They are late spring into late summer visitors to the area. Birds of all kinds aren't the only wildlife one can find at Sandy Creek. A pair of snapping turtles look to ensure future generations will inhabit the near-perfect environment of Sandy Creek. The mating ritual isn't beautiful, in fact it seems violent, but nature finds a way to carry on. While these turtles may look menacing, they are just as beautiful as the other wildlife you will find at Sandy Creek. A white-tailed deer doe spends a tender moment with its fawn just on the edge of the water. This fawn will likely grow up in the area surrounding Sandy Creek and visit the water there often. Many deer visit or call Sandy Creek Park home and can be seen in the early morning or late evening hours. Sandy Creek has just the right amount of wetlands and woodlands to attract songbirds of all kinds. From seasonally migrating warblers to year-round residents and occasional visitors, Sandy Creek is a treasure trove of small, fast-moving, beautiful birds. The prothonotary warbler is a spring and summer visitor to Sandy Creek and will breed there. The northern rough-winged swallow, along with tree and barn swallows and their cousins purple martins, will call Sandy Creek home for the spring and summer months. These fast-moving birds are just plain fun to watch in the skies above. Sandy Creek is home to many woodpeckers. This is a young pileated woodpecker that has recently fledged. The parents aren't too far away and will watch over this youngster as it learns to hunt on its own. Many woodpeckers are hatched and will live at Sandy Creek due to the favorable environment for food and nesting. Sandy Creek is also home to downy, hairy, red-headed, and red-bellied woodpeckers, most of the woodpecker species that can be found in North Carolina. The hooded merganser is a small, striking duck species native to North America. Known for its distinctive fan-shaped crest, the male has bold black and white markings and chestnut flanks, while the female is more subdued with a brownish body and a cinnamon-colored crest. Wood ducks are one of the most colorful and distinctive waterfowl species in North America. They are especially known for their striking plumage and their unusual nesting behavior, which often includes tree cavities and man-made nest boxes. The males have an iridescent green head, red eyes, white throat stripes, and chestnut breast. The females are gray-brown with a white eye ring and subtle blue wing patch. Wood ducks prefer wooded swamps, marshes, beaver ponds, and rivers with adjacent trees. Sandy Creek Park, with its restored wetlands and nest boxes, is a perfect habitat for wood ducks, and there are many pair that call it home. The belted kingfisher is a striking and easily recognizable bird found throughout North America. They are known for their loud, rattling call and dramatic plunge while diving to catch fish. Both sexes have a slate blue head with a shaggy crest, white underparts, and a broad blue breastband. The female has an additional rusty or chestnut band across the belly, making her more colorful than the male, a rare case in birds. This is the female hunting. Their bill is long, straight and pointed, perfect for catching fish. Their diet consists of primarily fish, but they also eat amphibians, insects, and crustaceans. They nest in burrows dug into riverbanks or sandbanks. They require clear water with an ample supply of fish and vertical banks for nesting, making Sandy Creek the perfect home for them. Both a male and female make Sandy Creek their home. This osprey, a bird of prey, feeds mostly on fish which are plentiful at Sandy Creek. They will bob their head and almost appear to be dancing in order to create relative motion between objects. This helps them with depth perception and in locating prey. While quite funny to see, this dance has a very specific purpose. You can often see these beautiful birds hunting and eating here. Turkey vultures and their cousins black vultures won't win any beauty contests, but these scavengers are very important to a good ecosystem. They will clean up dead animals that no other birds would eat. As you have seen, Sandy Creek Park in Durham, North Carolina, is a diverse, delicate ecosystem that could be in danger due to the construction of housing near the park. It's important that we take any steps possible to help protect and preserve this precious natural resource, home to so many beautiful creatures. There is a link in the description box under this video with a website that contains information about the area and what steps one might take if interested in trying to preserve Sandy Creek Park so that it will be around for future generations to enjoy. Please consider doing what you can to help. Thank you so much for watching this video.